Welcome back, everybody. In today's video, I'm going to give you the full, very crucial lessons that you need to learn to master public speaking, to become one of the influential person ever before, to become a motivational speaker, or just politics speaker, or to become just a public speaker that will transform your life, right? So the Master's Art of Public Speaking, Unleashing Your True Potential by Dale Carnegie. Public speaking is not just an art. It's a powerful tool for transformation, right? It's the key that unlock opportunities, elevate our care, and connect with just the world in just a meaningful way, right? So yet for many of us, just the thought of just speaking in just front of others bring us feeling of anxiety, fear, and self-doubt. But here's the truth: great public speakers are not born, they are made. They are becoming a top public speaker by practicing a lot, right? So in this journey, inspired by the timeless teaching of Dale Carnegie, The Art of Public Speaking, well, just explore how you can transform your fear into confidence, your hesitation into authority, and your word into powerful instrument of influence. Are you ready to step into your greatness as public speaker? Let's dive into the journey of self-discovery and just mastery. Chapter 1: The Power of Public Speaking. So you know that in the very first chapter, Carnegie just emphasized the importance of public speaking as one of the most valuable skill you can possess. Public speaking just opens doors. It allows you to just command attention and to pursue others and to establish authority, right? So you are the voice of your message. Whether you are giving presentation or leading a team just meeting or maybe delivering speech, your word hold immense power, you know that. So the key takeaway from this chapter is simple: speaking is not just about performing, it's about what serving others. Your role is to just communicate your message that benefits your audience. When you just focus on helping others, right, your nerve will dissolve and your confidence will soar. So the secret of great public speaking is just mindset rooted in generosity. Your word are gift, a service, right? So just take away action. Start practicing speaking every day, even in small way. Why speak to a friend in front of a mirror or even your own home? The more you practice, the more confident you become, right? Chapter 2: Overcoming nervousness and anxiety. How to overcome anxiety, public speaking anxiety, and the nervousness that we feel most often. How to, right? So Carnegie's second chapter, this chapter just confronts one of the biggest obstacles we all face: nervousness, right? It's natural to feel fear before stepping onto the stage. But what if I told you that the feeling of the nervousness just could be transformed into what? Energy, focus, and clarity. What if, according to Carnegie, nervous is just excitement without focus, right? Nervousness or feeling anxiety is just what? Excitement without focus. You have to understand this, right? So the key is to channel that nervous energy into enthusiasm and passion for your subject, right? If you're passionate about just your message, that energy will become contagious, transferable to your audience. So your enthusiasm, your energy will just ignite your audience interest and motivate them to listen with rapt attention, right? So before speaking, take a few deep breaths to calm your mind. Then focus on the value of your message will provide to your audience. Shift your focus from how you are feeling to how you can make a positive impact on others, right? That's how you break from nervousness and anxiety, right? Chapter 3: Organize your thoughts for maximum impact, for maximum output, right? Public speaking is not just about speaking, right? It's about just delivering coherent and compelling message. Yes, Carnegie teaches the importance of organizing your thought logically. A well-structured speech makes your message easier to follow and just more persuasive, right? So use the 3-point structure for your speech, right? There is 3-point structure. The first one is introduction, the second one is body, the third one is conclusion. You have to use these 3-point structures, right? Introduction means capture attention and set the tone, right? Setting the tone for your audience. The body means break your message into key points, right? Key points. And conclusion means summarizing and leave your audience with a call to action, right? Call to action means just leaving a message for the audience to take some action after you are talking, right? That is. So by organizing your ideas clearly, you ensure your audience remains engaged and your message stick with them, right? Long after you have finished speaking, right? By just call to action. So outline your speech before delivering some. Identify the key points and structure your message logically. This will just not only help you deliver a smoother presentation, but also boost your confidence in knowing exactly what you are going to say, okay? That is. Chapter 4, building rapport with your audience, right? Building rapport with your audience. So in this chapter, Carnegie discussed one of the most critical speech, or the most critical point of public speaking, building rapport with your audience. That means just public speaking is not just a one-way street. It's what? A dialogue, right? You have to let the audience to just take some action after you deliver the speech, right? Your goal is to just connect with the people in front of you. So the best way to engage your audience is to listen to them. Yes, even a speech, right? You can listen by observing their body language, paying attention to their reaction, and adjusting accordingly, right? So a speaker who can read the room and respond to the audience needs just what is far more compelling than one who speaks in isolation. So you have to pay attention to the people you are speaking to, smile, make eye contact, and use open body language. So these simple gestures will make your just more relatable and approachable, creating strong connection with your audience, right? Chapter 5, using stories and anecdotes to captivate, right? Become a storyteller. That's also good. Carnegie just teaches that stories that are the ultimate tool for engaging an audience. People love stories because they create emotional connection and bring abstract ideas to life. So when you feel, or when you are going to tell a company story, you create what? A sense of relatability and inspire your listeners to think deeply, right? So you have to just incorporate personal anecdotes, real life example, or just parables into your speech. This not only makes your speech more relatable, but also make your ideas memorable. Okay, so you have to write down personal stories or the experience that ties into your message. Use these stories to just illustrate your point and captivate your audience. Okay, that is chapter 6, enhancing your delivery with vocal variety. You have to change, you have to vary the vocal, right? So just in this chapter, Carnegie stressed the importance of vocal variety. Change your voice, right? How you say something is just as important as what you say, right? How you say is more important than how you say it. What you say is not just not matters the most, right? How you say it, your vocal voice. So a monotone voice can bore an audience, no matter how brilliant your content is. On the other hand, varying your tone, pace, and volume can make your speech just dynamic and engaging, right? So the secret is what? In line with your voice to emphasize key points. Slow down when you want to make something significant stand out, and speed up when you speed up, or speak up when you are just building excitement, enthusiasm, right? That is. So you have to record yourself speaking and listen to how you sound. Experiment with altering your voice to make your delivery more dynamic and engaging. That's also more important to practice more. Chapter 7, mastering body language for impact, right? Body language also It's more by far the most important thing that you need to aware it. Public speaking is not just about words. It's about what? Non-verbal communication. How you stand out, how you stand, how you move, and use gestures playing a huge role in delivering your message. Carnegie emphasized that your body language should align with your words to reinforce your message, right? That is. So, your powerful body language tips. The first one is stand tall and confident. Second, make eye contact with different members of your audience. 3, use purposeful hand gestures to emphasize points. So, in order to practice this one, you have to practice in front of a mirror or record your self-speech to observe your body language. Ensure that it just reflects the confidence and authority you want to project, right? That is. So, chapter 8, handling difficult situations and questions. As a public speaker, you face all the time difficult situation, difficult question, and difficult people. Whatever the difficult thing will face you. So, a speaker, you will inevitably face challenge situation, right? A difficult question, maybe interruption, or even hostile audience, right? Carnegie suggests that the best way to handle such situation is to remain calm, composed, and in control. When faced with difficult questions, don't panic. Take a moment to think, respond thoroughly, and if you do not just know the answer, be honest about it. People respect authenticity and integrity, right? So you have to practice handling tough situations by role-playing with a friendly or colleague. The more you prepare, the little or the less intimidated you will feel when the moment arrives. Alright? Chapter 9, Continual Growth and Improvement. The journey of public speaking does not just end with one speech. It's a lifelong learning process. Carnegie emphasized that every speaker, no matter how experienced, should always strive to improve, right? Attend this public speaking workshop or workshop, watch others, and keep honing this your craft. So, seek feedback after every speech. Identify areas for improvement and commit to just continuous growth. So find a mentor or join a public speaking group like Toastmaster or whatever. Surround yourself with people who can help you improve and just push you to a new height, right? So my final word is your journey to mastery public speaking. Public speaking is the skill that will elevate every area of your life. It can just make the difference between being heard and being ignored, between leading and following. Your ability to speak confidently and effectively has the power to shape your career, influence others, and create a change, right? Remember, the best speakers are not born, they are made. With practice, determination, and just commitment to growth, you can transform into a kind of speaker you always admired. So, step up, embrace this challenge, and master the art of public speaking. The world is waiting for your voice. Thank you for watching this video till now. Have a nice time. Don't forget to share this video, to like, and to comment. Okay? Have a nice time.